My name is Charles Spratley. Everybody can know me as Bear from out of the East Coast community. This is one of my schools I went to. I'm up here now working. I went here in 79, 80, 81. Got kicked out in 82. Was in and out of YA by that time. I was already learning to bang, and I mean, this was ground zero right here. Everything happened. The Crips started out there. They used to have the meetings out here on the other end of the gym field. And like I said, you got history on it, and you know, a lot of dudes come out to school, come through the school.
Tell me a little bit about your experience being here in 79, 80, 81.
79, everybody was, just bottom line, when the gangs were starting to become who they were. You know, we had gangs that was Crips at one time, then they turned Bloods. We actually had a hood that was a part of our hood first, which is the families. They was neighborhood Crips first. And then they just took the C off and put the F on. My homeboy Big Wolf used to press them a lot, and it separated the hood. You know, we had AGs, kitchens. We had a little bit of everybody up here. I can even remember a couple of dudes from Main Street that was up here that went to school with me, Bird, EJ, VJ. Man, there was a lot of young dudes, Kool-Aid. Dale Dog, all them used to go up here with us. We all grew up together. And, you know, basically the school was like a gladiator school.
And you was already claiming 8-9 East Coast by 79, right?
Definitely, definitely. I think I started probably a year and a half prior to that. I was 11 when I started. So me getting into the gangs was, you know, as a kid, I watched my uncle's homeboys run around here, and they had us thinking that it was about the neighborhood. You know, we weren't gonna let nobody come in and touch none of our people, do nothing to none of our people. As a kid, I was walking my uncle, one of my uncles, I got two blind uncles. I was walking one up Hooper to the store on 88th, and some dudes was behind us following us. So when they was following us, I'm telling my uncle, I'm like, they coming up fast. I couldn't have been no more than 7 or 8, I think. And the dudes was coming up fast, and I was like, look, they coming up, they finna try to do something. So my uncle was like, just keep walking. And some of my other uncle, my Uncle Paul, some of his friends come out the alley. And when they come out the alley, they there to protect us. They chase the dudes up the alley. I don't really know what they do. I can figure out what they did, but yeah, they chased them up the alley, and they got them up off of us, and we was able. So that was my first experience wanting to be connected to that. Because I was like, well, I want to be a part of that.
So you got a little rush out of that.
Yes, yes. You know, because it's back in them days when it was about your people. It was about the, you know, the community. It was about everything in there. Nobody expected it to flip and become the monster that it became. You know, we just thought we was doing something in the community for ourselves, and we was protecting ourselves, which a lot of these gangs that really came about thinking they was protecting the community, but became the destruction of the community. LAUSD didn't know what was coming, and they didn't expect what was coming, and then they didn't know how to handle it, nor did our parents. Nobody really knew how to handle it.
And then they kind of ignored it for many, many years too, right?
Well, not up here. We had these security guards, Cotton, Fisher, Walker.
I remember Cotton.
Yeah, Mr.
Brother
Cotton,
with the girl.
Big Natural.
Yeah.
So we had all these dudes up here. We had serious police dudes that was up here on campus, but we were so into what we was doing. I can remember the day we stood right out here and fought them. Man, I've been legging it all this time. Rain, sleet, or snow, I'm up on them campuses trying to, you know, change our kids' way of thinking and redirect them, you know. And the same thing, I'm helping my guys that's working because, you know, they're realizing who they are and stuff now too, and it's making them be more efficient and more, you know, productive instead of out here running around in these streets. I'm able to pull them out the streets. We got prison letters for our struggling youth, and what we do with that is the guys that's doing life in prison, basically they write letters, they write books, playwrights, all of that. I got like several different books. All these guys is doing life, but Plan B, Position 21. This is the guy right here in the back. He's doing life. He wrote these and sent them home to us. My Bleeding Pen. It's another guy talking about him in prison. And one of my favorites is these two right here. This is my boy Tone from 111. He wrote this book. You know, basically he's sitting in there, life, you know, but it's crazy that they learn their talents once they get there. So we're trying to kind of like change that. Culture X, which is the ex-felons trying to get back into society out here and stuff. So, you know.
So all these guys are inmates right now.
Right. Every last book I got right here, Concrete Walls and Steel Bars, and that's written by Mr. B.A.B.Y. All these guys is in there doing life. Admire a Man Why, you know, they doing time. America's most notorious gangs. So, you know, we attack our people this way, and we try to change the destruction that we created, you know.
Considering your street past and your gang involvement, I'm sure you never thought you would be up here at Drew doing the work you're doing now. It's
never in
crazy,
life.
It's
crazy. Man, I never thought I'd be standing in front of a kid and telling them the truth about this gang stuff. I ate, slept, bled, Crip. That's, you know, I can remember being here and it was no nicknames. Your name was your name. I never thought this, man. You know, my granny used to tell me as a kid when I used to get shot and stuff, I hadn't been shot 10 times. So each time I used to get shot, my granny used to be like, you know, the Lord ain't done with you. God is not done with you. It's something he wants from you. The incident happened where got set up, got hit 2 times. Dudes came to my house, shot me in the back 2 times. And I was blessed again to make it through. But from that point on, when I found out the whole setup, I just decided I was no longer going to be a part of this, and I was going to steal every kid that they try to get because I was a big recruiter for it. A lot of people came on because of me. I went hard just as hard as I did as a Crip. I went hard as a mentor. So I'm still going hard. Been going hard for the last 9 years. I go in there and I just tell them everything they need to know. And the crazy thing is, my granny kept telling me, man, and I knew once I found out who set me up, I was fixing to try to kill the dude. I was laying on the side of the house for about 3 to 4 hours till about like 2 in the morning. And real talk, I didn't pray to God, I just talked to God. I was scared at this time, so I just told him, I was like, I don't know what you want from me, but whatever it is, it got to happen now. And I stayed there for a second, then I got up and I got in the car. Everybody that know me. You know, if I got it, I'm gonna get down. There's no hesitating about it. I'm gonna bust that thing at you if I got to and when I want to. So my people that was there with me, they was like, when I got in the car, they looking at me like, what's happening? You cool? I said, I'm cool. I had tears in my eyes, and my boy's like, you cool? Because I ain't heard nothing. And I'm like, no, we cool, let's roll. So I had to explain to all of them when we got back where we was at. I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let God handle it. So you know, and I'm just glad that I'm back here and I'm in another capacity. I'm able to be productive here now. I'm helping with the kids. We're trying to get these kids to understand what's going on. I use my life and everything about me, what I went through, you know, just so that they don't make the bad decisions that we made. So I'm glad I'm back up on the campus, man.
Thanks for watching StreetGangs.com. Please like and share the video you just watched and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. You can also watch 2 of our previous episodes to the right. Please visit the link to our Patreon page and support our campaign. And don't forget to subscribe.